Hey, Mr. John Q. StubHub, what are you doing here?
Hello, valued customer. I'm just the president of StubHub, and I'm sitting on my golden throne, waiting to hand out great value tickets to all the citizens.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. StubHub, I hear that you're kind of like fake news, and
What?
I've heard about this great new app called SeatGeek. You know, Mr. StubHub, I'm here to give you kind of an intervention. Buying tickets online for sports and concerts has been a confusing process for a long time. It's always been hard to find the best deal for that gamer show you want to go to, and none of those older ticket sites, like you, want to change that. But you know what? Mr. StubHub, SeatGeek is different. Okay, they've gone along and created an amazing app and website to make it easier than ever for fans to buy tickets online.
I think we have a superior platform. I don't know where you heard about this. SeatGeek, do you call it? Wherever they are, off with their head.
Well, I have the SeatGeek app on my phone. I don't know if you own a phone, Mr.
On your telephone?
On my telephone. On
What?
my rotary phone.
What number do you dial?
Well, it's an app. It's a SeatGeek app. It's on your phone. And I just used it the other day to buy tickets for insert concert or sporting event here.
I'm so behind the times.
Everything about the SeatGeek app is designed to make life easier for sports and music fans. SeatGeek does all the price comparisons for you by searching multiple ticket sites and ensuring that you get the best possible deal. SeatGeek does all the work, and you save time and money.
Make life easier? I'm outraged! Buying tickets is supposed to make your life complicated. Why else do you think I exist?
Well, that's why we have SeatGeek here, because they're just awesome. And I'm sorry, you're behind the times, John Q. StubHub.
I'm ruined!
Best of all, listeners to GamesCast 64 get a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase. Go to the SeatGeek app, go to the settings tab and click add a promo code and enter the promo code SUPER, and SeatGeek will send you a $20 off your first made ticket purchase. Download the SeatGeek app today and enter the promo code SUPER.
I died.
Oh.
I mean, he died from being, you ruined him.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. John Q. StubHub.
R.I.P. in the arms of an angel, far away from here. In the arms of an angel, it is on.
Hey everybody, this is Nolan North, and I've already stopped listening to Super GameCast 64. You should too.
Let's go. Hey, welcome to Super Filmcast 64. It's me, your host, Trey.
Whoa, what's that voice?
This is my less offensive Trey impression than they do on air.
I thought you said that your girlfriend and your mom said I had a beautiful radio voice, and now you're gonna make fun of me?
You have a lovely radio voice.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like fake Tiger in real life.
Hey.
I guess everyone on the ticket thinks you just sound like this.
I don't sound like this.
There are patio bars.
It's like Little Nicky and Fake Tiger. Hey guys. That's what Fake Tiger sounds like, Little Nicky. You ever see Little Nicky?
I've seen Little. All I remember is there's a guy with some hitters on his head.
Yeah, that was a part of it. And Hitler got a pineapple stuck up his bum.
That was some funny 2002 humor.
Adam Sandler. What will he think of next?
Well, I can tell you he thought of Jack and Jill.
Yeah, he did think of that.
You ever seen it?
No, I did not.
Pretty good.
The great Al Pacino's in that movie.
Next week for Filmscast, Jack and Jill, Bowling for Columbine.
And we still, yeah, that's a combination if there ever was one.
Speaking of, I'll be on Filmscast next week. Trey doesn't know about it. I just announced it.
I did not know about that.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this Labor Day weekend. We're gonna watch Bowling for Columbine.
Okay.
And we're gonna discuss it because I heard on 2 Filmcasts ago, Adam told you that he's fascinated by
Columbine. Yeah, you did say that actually.
So am I.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of creepy.
I don't get why it's creepy.
It's creepy that 2 young adolescent males are. Well, you guys are out of high school.
Do you think that we're gonna go pull a Columbine?
I mean, knowing the both of you, you know.
Eric and Dylan were some fucked up little boys.
Well, they played video games and listened to crazy music, and that's what you two do.
I guess they did.
Yeah.
I guess we're doomed to repeat it.
Well, Doom was the game they were playing, so yeah.
To me, it's very fascinating because it's like the last innocent tragedy we had as a country, because I feel like 9/11 really catapulted the country into a new age of maturity and stuff. And
I guess, what do you mean by innocent?
Like, pre 9/11 U.S. is like its innocent phase, I feel like. Post 9/11, it's like a Columbine.
You mean like post Cold War innocence, like where it's okay, well, Cold War is over and it's the 90s and we getting the internet and now we're becoming more connected and...
No, 9/11 was the first time we were attacked and we freaked out.
Well, technically no, that was Pearl Harbor, the first time we were attacked.
But on the mainland,
but I know what you mean.
And significant loss of life.
Sure.
And I think it really woke the country up and stuff to the kind of the realities of the world, the horrors and the horrors of the world. And post 9/11, I think an event like Columbine would be sad for a couple days and then people would forget
100%.
about it. But it was the 9/11 of its time, and it was the last major tragedy before 9/11.
I mean, you had the Oklahoma City bombing and all that. No, I get what you're saying, though, because I think it was a bigger deal back then than it would be now.
Yeah.
School shootings, unfortunately, are kind of old hat nowadays.
But I don't even
or
mean
mass
that.
shootings.
I don't even mean the frequency of mass shootings. It's just almost like we've had a tragedy so big that a lot of these things
Dwarf in comparison.
Yeah, they almost just seem like annoyances to the country more than anything.
I think also that was maybe a sign of just the times in general where it's internet is in its infancy and you have these, music is becoming crazier and you have video games at its infancy where, this is video game film. This is a video game podcast. So I guess we could talk about it in that way where it was, you were starting to get these games like Doom. It wasn't Mario anymore. It was Doom and Quake and all these mature PC games that you were shooting demons. And the public wasn't used to that. And they were like, oh, is this affecting the youth? And then you had Marilyn Manson, CDs. So you had this sort of changing of culture and this weird time where the internet was very young.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I could kind of get with you where it was sort of, we were kind of innocent back then, whereas now we're not so.
Right. People are very aware of everything that's going on around them now. And back then, I think people weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Because they couldn't, because the internet was in its infancy.
Yeah.
And also because their scopes were much smaller pre 9/11, I think.
Yeah, and that has to do with the internet as well.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Now it's everyone's, news stories come and go, and everyone's connected, and they know everything.
Columbine was kind of like the manifestation. It was like the final manifestation of the pre-internet era.
Sure. Which, what was I going to say? It's weird, though, because the movie really isn't about Columbine. It's about gun safety, right?
I think so, yeah. It uses Columbine to launch a discussion on, I think, violence and laws in America about gun control. It's not about...
Yeah, it's not... I would prefer maybe think about mental health.
Yeah.
If they were going to talk about Columbine. Yeah. Like if there's a documentary about it today, I'd maybe like to see something about mental health issues and stuff. That'd be interesting.
I mean, those kids were in their right mind. They weren't insane. They were
I think you are insane if you're going to go kill a bunch of people. You have mental issues. You may not be schizophrenic, but there is something wrong with you.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think that should be used as an excuse.
No.
Unless you're severely schizophrenic.
Oh, no, and I think we're going into a different kind of legal topic there that I don't know if we're even able
Eric
to
and
speak
Dylan
on.
were completely lucid.
Yes,
during
I agree.
what they did,
I
and
agree.
they had any chance to stop it at any point.
They knew what they were doing. I'm not saying they were mentally incapable of knowing what they're doing, but I think anyone who goes to kill anybody is mentally unstable.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a Super GamesCast 64.
Yeah, what is this, Super Films Cast 64?
No, this is Super GamesCast 64, not the films. Crap. Stupid. Yeah, stupid. This is GamesCast 64. This is the show where Austin and I discuss video games, and this is episode 48, I want to say.
Whoa. What are we going to do for episode 64? We need to have a little parody.
We need to have a little parody. I agree.
Oh god, that's in like 6 months though.
That is a while.
never mind.
Not 60. No. Yeah, it is a few months. Well,
that's it. Well,
we're at 50.
it's in like what 5 8 oh no. 1 year is 52 weeks.
Episode 60. So 50. That's
It's about
that's
5
14.
months.
So what's 14 divided by 4?
It's about 5 months away.
Okay.
So let's say around the new year, we'll probably hit episode 64.
We could do a show at the HangZone.
We won't have it then. It'll be gone.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Hey, I want to thank you for helping me organize Save the HangZone campaign. It worked.
It worked.
Thanks to all you listeners and you puns.
Mm-hmm.
You came out and you dropped your dollars and you helped online and we got the HangZone
And Austin ran off with the money.
Was this on air?
You went to Wyoming for a week with the money and spent it and partied. Partied all weekend. It has been a while since I've seen you, man. I feel like you did run off right after the HangZone. We had a great moment, by the car, and we looked into each other's eyes. And
so right after the HangZone shut down for the day, after Bad Radio came out, we saved the HangZone, bought another month. A Hollywood talent scout found me in the parking lot.
Yes.
And the last 2 weeks I've actually been in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And we sold the HangZone story to A&E, and they're making a made-for-TV movie about the HangZone.
This is true.
Yes, I've been out there. I've been writing.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of people out there. We had Aaron Sorkin.
Sure.
We had Larry
Scorsese
David.
was out there.
Yeah.
You had Kubrick out there. Not Kubrick, he's dead. That would be a story.
Bradley Kubrick.
Bradley Cooper was there.
Bradley Kubrick was out
Bradley
there.
Kubrick. Okay.
And who's your favorite actor?
Man, Leo was there.
He was out there.
He was out there.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was trying to get his production company behind it. You had a lot of takers.
Yeah, so
wanted to be a part of this.
I've got a role for you.
Okay.
And there you can be Dave, the mean old mall manager.
Oh, that's going to be a juicy role to dive into. I like that.
He doesn't want us to get another month. But
he's begrudging.
We're there. We've got Bruce Willis lined up to play Bob.
Yeah, okay. You got man, who does Dan? Dan is if you want to get the personality of Dan, it's Norm Macdonald.
True,
but
he sounds
if you want to get the look,
well, we've got the fat guy makeup and everything for Norm Macdonald to kind of go out there.
Dan's not that fat. He's really not that fat.
I know. We have Casey Affleck ready to play Jake.
No, that's Ashton Kutcher is Jake. That's the whole bit.
He's too old. We got Casey Affleck.
Okay, Casey Affleck.
And then Idris Elba is going to be cameo as Donovan.
Okay, as Idris Elba as Donovan.
Yeah.
You would actually be happy with that, probably. Oh, yeah.
So look for the HangZone story.
Who's going to play you and Adam? Now,
me and Adam.
No, we got to have Hollywood actors to play you two.
Well, no, we went out there. Well, I went out there. It was funny. I showed them a picture of Adam on my phone, and they were like, we had thousands lined up to play you guys, and I think we want you guys to do it. So we wowed them with our acting talent, and they got us lined up to star.
Who would play you two in a movie?
I think for me, it'd probably have to be Casey Affleck.
No, seriously though, you get that guy from Malcolm in the Middle a lot.
No, I get the guy
What's that guy's name?
I get Danny Masterson.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle.
No, from that 70s show.
Okay.
He plays Hyde on that 70s show.
All right. I always hear on my YouTube comments on the videos you're in the older brother in Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah, Francis from Malcolm in the Middle.
Sure, Francis also could. He could be the understudy.
Okay.
Play Adam would be Christopher Mintz Plaza.
You mean yeah. He wanted to date my sister in L.A. Yeah, they know each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm like, why don't you date him? She's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, do it. He's awesome. That's awesome.
Playing the role of Margot, we got Olivia Munn.
Okay.
And playing the role of the guitar guy in the hallway with his light up stick, we got Zach
Horatio
Galifianakis.
Sands. Oh, Zach Galifianakis. Yeah.
All
right.
Funny fat guy.
Who would play me in the movie?
We've got a very special.
If you say Jonah Hill, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I wasn't going to, but now we've got. He's trimmed down a lot, and he's pretty fit and ripped. We got John A. Hill to play you.
John A. Oh, fuck no, hell no.
Why not?
No, not that guy. I don't want to
well,
be that
how
guy.
about?
I'd rather be Jonah Hill.
well,
At least
wait,
he's funny.
John A. Hill is the Tim and Eric version of Jonah Hill.
Oh.
Who are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of the dude who was in Beauty and the Beast. I'm thinking of someone
The
else.
Beast?
No, the fat dude who's kind of like the nerdy guy. He was in Pixels.
I didn't go see.
I just know the actor. I thought you were talking about him. Who's John A. Hill?
It's,
Oh, I see. You're just doing a bit.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I
That's
wasn't
it.
following.
Fine. Now, okay. You know what? Now Kevin James is gonna play you. That's your punishment.
No, he's gonna play Justin Montemayor because he's such a fan of Kevin James.
So if you subscribe to A&E on your cable provider,
Yeah.
look for the HangZone story early 2020.
I can't wait for that. Who's gonna play your mom? You know who could play your mom?
Dame Judi Dench.
No, the mom from Step Brothers. They kind of look
Mary
alike.
Steenburgen?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I could see that.
All right.
That would work. That would be great. Who's gonna play your sister?
Ted Danson.
Okay. Anyway, this is the show today. It's been a while, man. Where have you been? Seriously though, you went to the great American West, right?
Yeah, we go every year.
Mm-hmm.
We have my high school friends and I all go on a road trip every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's our big old tradition each year. Started in 2011 with the Broad trip.
The Bro Trip.
Yeah. I didn't go on that one. I don't know where it went. 2012, we had Chode trip. Went out to Colorado and stuff. 2013, we had the Throde trip because we got so throwed. And we went out to, we went from here to L.A. to Portland to Seattle to Utah and back.
It's 2013.
Yep. Wow. 2014, we had Snowed trip. That was out to Big Bend
Okay.
and snowed. 2015, we had, what was that?
That's the forgotten years.
No. That was
The lost years.
2015. Oh, man. Now I don't remember the name of it.
You went to Afghanistan.
Yeah, we went to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
No, we went out to Yellowstone and stuff. 2016, we had the no-showed trip because it was only me, Adam, and Brad.
Oh.
We went out to somewhere. Why am I blanking on this? I'm just got so much road trips going around. It's all
Did you
getting
go to
jammed up.
Burning Man?
Yeah, we went to Burning Man. Oh, last year we went to Montana and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
We got to sneak into Canada.
Ooh.
And this year, this was the Glode trip because we went out to see...
nice.
Yeah,
I was
went out-
wondering what the what word you would use for that. Because
Yeah.
you're kind of going with alliterations.
Oh, 2015 was the Grode trip because it was the first year we were all graduated and had jobs and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, this
Coming
year
of age.
Yeah. Went to go
Yeah.
see the eclipse this year.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, who's always the road trip master planner,
Whoa. Okay.
he's Asian, by the way.
No, he's not.
Filipino.
He's not. He's white. Wait.
Who
Okay.
are you
Never mind.
thinking of?
I'm thinking of your other friend, Dave.
Oh,
David,
yeah.
never
David
mind.
was there.
Yeah.
It was me, Zach with a Q,
Yeah. Exactly. The key.
Ariel, David,
I know Ariel and David.
Brad, and Nathan Sauer, who's very muscly.
I guess I don't know Nathan Sauer and Brad.
Yeah, you wouldn't have met Nathan Sauer
No.
or Brad. So we went up there. We went up to Wyoming, found a great spot right in the line of the totality.
Mm-hmm.
We set up camp the day before and just got to chill for a couple hours in the morning, and it was cloudy. We were pretty scared.
With the slight chance of meatballs.
Okay, Spencer made the same joke
Spencer's awesome.
last week.
Shout out to Spencer. Good dude.
Yeah, let's get him on regularly.
Well, he's going to be on somewhat regularly on the Filmscast.
He's married.
I know he is.
So
He is married.
He's very married.
Mm-hmm.
The
No, you know
clouds-
what, though? Trust me, I have friends that are very married.
Oh yeah,
And he's not that very married.
He's newly married. He's still having fun.
He's fine. I have friends who, like, it is hard to get them to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
they're so married.
Women are drain on the soul. Am I right? Dude, red pill that shit.
Hey, can't live with them? Can't live without them.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah!
That's my motto.
That's a good motto. Anyway, your story.
Yeah, so we were scared because the clouds were covering real bad, and we were like, shit, dude. So we had a plan to bolt down the highway towards clear skies if need be, and like 30 minutes before, clear skies.
Nice.
We put on our cool glasses, and we watched it start to eclipse and stuff, and We got prepared. We went on top of a little cliff. We were in this sweet, like, Indian reservation campsite. There was, like, nobody around, just a couple other... It was a German family nearby, and I used my limited German to make them laugh.
Mm-hmm.
The dad was like, "You're making my daughters laugh." I was like, "Oh."
Will you plant your seed, your Aryan seed into my daughters?
Oh.
That's what they said?
So, Trey, not all Germans are Nazis.
I'm
Okay.
German, so I know that.
And you're not a Nazi.
I know.
Anyway, we were up on this cliff, and
Guten Tag.
so it started, once the eclipse got to about 50%, it started to kind of get a little chilly, and the crickets started to chirp. And then once it was almost complete, the temperature started to dip, probably about like by 20 degrees. And it's like someone had, like transition lenses where you come inside and they slowly or you go outside, they slowly turn to sunglasses. That's what it was like, but for your eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Though it went from like 4 p.m. to like 10 p.m. in the matter of 2 minutes, and all the sunlight just like faded from where we were, and it got cold, and the crickets came out, and like all these animals were like coming out like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Sup, bruh?
And right when it like disappeared, we had a little app that was like telling us exactly what to do. It was like glasses off. We took the glasses off, and you looked up. The whole sky was black. The stars were out. You could see planets and stuff.
Jeez.
And there was just this big glowing white ring in the sky, like backed by all this black. And it was the most surreal thing I'd ever seen. And you could like look around, and it looked like it was 9 o'clock. There was like a pink haze on the horizon in all directions, and it was dark, and it was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. And then 2 minutes later, it moved away, and almost instantaneously, it got just as bright as daytime again.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Could you see planets? Because you were out there, I guess,
Yeah,
remotely.
you could see stars and
Wow.
stuff, and like we could look right at the eclipse. And
Did you see Uranus?
Yeah, I did. I saw Uranus. It was up. Trey over here trying to do Super Comedy Cast 64.
You saw Uranus?
Yes, then we took off. We went to try to get into Yellowstone. It was too jam-packed because of the eclipse. And then we went to the Grand Tetons, and then camped a whole bunch. Camped for like 5 days. Came back here. Great.
What'd you do when you camped, hiked? Did you just kind of like chill out and drink?
Chilled out and hiked.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what we do every year. It's a super cheap way to have 9 days of fun, because you just camp, usually for free, because that's all public camp land up there, and spend like no money and just live off the land.
Live off the land, bro. Did you
Yeah.
hunt for your own food?
Yeah, we did. We got a caribou
Uh-huh.
and had little Ritz cracker sandwiches of caribou meat.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Nice. That's awesome, man. That sounds fun. I always love camping.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of chances to do it anymore, but I used to love going camping.
But you gotta learn you gotta know how to rough it. You know.
Oh, I know how to rough it, bro.
You live in that castle up in Plano. I don't know if you'd be
Dude,
cut out for it.
Oh man, trust me, I know how to rough it.
Oh,
I know
yeah?
I know how to hold a poo for 3 days. I know how to do that.
Something weird happens when I go on trips or camping stuff. It's like that all just kind of stops.
Yeah.
And like we were gone 9 days. I think I pooped maybe twice.
Sure. No, yeah,
It's
I'm
weird.
with you. It is weird. It's maybe a survival instinct
Yeah.
we
and
have.
It's not like uncomfortable or
No.
anything. It just turns off.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's living off that land, bro.
Yep.
It's eating them hot dogs.
Yeah.
What games have you been playing, Austin?
A lot.
Yeah?
So Brad loves solitaire, and I
Okay.
watched him play on his phone a lot. So I downloaded the Microsoft Solitaire app, and it's pretty great. It's a really good app. It runs really well. No intrusive ads or anything. Totally free. Great sound effects.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've played like 20 games, won once,
Mm-hmm.
because I do the 3-card deal. I'm not doing that. I'm not pussyfooting with that 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
I also been playing Minesweeper on my phone.
Man, you're really going back and playing all them
That's
little
just a lot of
free
phone games for the
PC
trip.
game, yeah.
Let's see. I've been playing City Skylines still.
Yeah, I downloaded that on
Really?
PC. Yeah, it
Dude,
was
it's
like pretty
fun.
cheap, so
I was
bought it on
almost
PC.
late because I got caught up building some office
Ooh,
zones.
okay.
Let's see.
I haven't played it yet for PC, but I got it on PC
Mhm.
just to add to my large Steam
Collection.
library that I've barely touched.
I've also been playing Skyrim.
All right, how you liking that? How far
Great.
are you so far?
I almost always play weapons and just like meaty Nord. This time I went straight magic, so now I'm playing as an elf.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun, like getting spells and like combining them and stuff. It's a lot more engaging than just bashing brains in.
Sure.
I'm just about to the top of the throat of the world for the first time to get Ra of Fus Road, a row of.
So you're not
Fus
that
Road
far.
No, I'm not that far.
Okay.
I've been playing, and then just Overwatch.
How you liking Overwatch?
It's the best shooter ever made. It's so good. Like, every character feels deep and unique and real and like distinct, and there's no part of the game feels like, oh, that's a bore, or like that's useless, or like, oh, that character is like lame. I mean, some characters are lamer than others, but they all have their use and they all stand out, and it's great. I love it. And the new character they released about a month ago, he's become
Doomfist.
He's like, Mercy's still my main. She's still my girl. But
she's your bae.
yeah, she's my bae.
Yeah.
But Doomfist is, dude, he's a close second.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much fun just bashing people into a wall. The summer games just ended, which is their little Olympics thing. You can get like wacky costumes and stuff, and they had special games. And they are reworking a whole bunch of characters to come out probably next week, I think. They just released a new game, 2 new game modes yesterday, plus 2 new maps, plus new maps coming, plus all those character reworks.
Is all this free, or do you need a?
Nope, everything's free.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
They're reworking Mercy though, so we'll see how that
goes.
Yeah, but it's good. They're taking her ultimate and making that a regular ability.
So
that should be cool.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Glad you're having fun with that. I need to play with you.
I know we haven't played
on...
yet.
Huh?
We haven't played yet.
No, we haven't.
Have you even played one time?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that soon.
I haven't played much of anything recently.
So what have you been playing at all?
Nothing.
Well, the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Really? Players I know Battlegrounds a couple times, but that's about it. PUBG is what people call it.
I like to call it PUBG.
No, man, I don't know what's been up. Sometimes I've been working on that Metal Gear video,
right? And
it's 15 pages, and it takes me 17 minutes to read. So I got to figure out how to shorten that.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't want to split it in 2, because there's really no good middle ground to split it. But I don't know. Maybe I need to cut out some things or shorten some things. I can maybe trim the fat at the end where I'm talking about a lot of this kind of the themes and whatnot, because there's just a whole bunch there. And then I have a whole first part where I'm kind of I'm retreading stuff I talked about in the Metal Gear Solid 1 video.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about shortening that. All this is probably really boring and no one really cares. But I'm just trying to, that's what I've been working on.
Okay.
Is doing some scripts.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited too, and I still need to write the script for the HangZone video.
We need to get a HangZone video game going.
HangZone.
Manage the HangZone.
What kind of video game would it be?
It'd be like a management sim.
Okay.
You gotta keep everyone happy and make sure you got enough money coming in. It'll be great.
And you can eventually you can kind of franchise it and build more HangZones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then. Well, no, not a clicker exactly, because that's kind of what those clicker games are. I'd see it more as like Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you have the hang zone as the base, but then you can add like a food court, and you can add, maybe like a bowling alley, and then a movie theater, and then make your own zone. It just dude, we should do this game. I'm with you.
Make your own zone.
HangZone, the video game. That's my 3rd game that I'm gonna make. My first game is Intern Simulator. where it's like a Octodad thing where you have to carry coffee and print papers for an old Polish man. And
you could do a management sim intern game where you have like a little money counter up at the top, and it never goes up. It's just always at 0.
Always at 0, exactly. That'd be a great game. I'm thinking also the most dangerous game, the video game.
That would be cool. That also needs to be a movie. Why is that not at least like a short film?
Yeah, I agree. That'd be a good movie. We can make that movie. That'd be a good movie. I hear there's going to be they're trying to make a Lord of the Flies movie, but with all female cast, which, nice.
Hell yeah, a bunch of prepubescent girls, a bunch of rapists going to see that.
What? Bunch of what?
Bunch of child rapists are going to go see that, and then it's going to
Why would they see that?
Well, it's a bunch of half-naked, prepubescent girls
I don't
trapped
think
on
they're
an
gonna be
island
half
with
naked.
no adult. All they have no clothes. They're all like ripped up and stuff and rotten. And
I'm sure they're not gonna do that.
So you think all the kids in Lord of the Flies are just fully clothed at all times?
No, but I think they would have some tact if they're making a major motion picture in today's world, sports. You know, it's not the 1970s where you could see little girls in bath. Like, yeah, it's not like that where
Brooke
anything went.
Shields.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like that anymore, where you could have weird relationships with little kids.
What, do you miss those days, Trey? Is that
I
what
don't
you're
miss
saying?
those days.
Okay,
Better
good.
days today where you can't show anything.
Good. That was a test, and you passed.
Thank you. I passed.
Just like Galadriel.
Yeah, exactly like that.
I passed the test.
That always creeped me out, that scene. It was a little
Well, she
creepy.
passed the test.
She did?
She was tempted by the ring, and she passed.
Now she gets to go to the west.
Yep.
To
Remain
Lothlorien.
Galadriel.
Yeah.
Yep. To where?
Lothlorien?
No,
Lothlorien?
she lives in Lothlorien.
Oh, okay. And
going to
she's going to
Valinor.
the Valinor, where all the elves go to chill out
Yeah.
and do shit. Do any other? I know Gandalf goes. I know Frodo goes.
All the
and
ring
Sam
bearers
goes.
go. So
And I know Gimli and Legolas go. Right?
No, they don't go.
I thought they went.
No.
Yeah, they went at the
They're
very
not
end.
even present at the Grey Havens. It's only the hobbits and only.
But no, in the appendices it says they went.
Oh, they go eventually.
Yeah.
And Sam goes eventually
Yeah.
too. But do they? I don't think they do. I think they.
I know for a fact they do because I remember that was the last thing in the appendices was that.
'Cause Tolkien almost wrote a small book of just Gimli and Legolas going on adventures.
That'd be
afterward.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'd watch that
I know.
or read that. You know, I don't know if I'd read it because I'm not a very good reader.
Are
I
you
don't read
like
a lot of books.
Floyd Mayweather?
No, I can read. I can read very well. I just don't, which I probably should fix that because reading is important. It's important, Austin.
It is.
Some games I do want to play though are I want to play Hellblade and the Uncharted Lost Legacy. They're very short games.
Okay, I was about to ask. That's the Lady Uncharted, right?
Yes,
The ladies
it's
in it?
Chloe and Nadine.
I don't know who that
Chloe
is.
is a very popular character from Uncharted 2 and 3, and she wasn't in 4. And Nadine is a character from Uncharted 4, and they're going on an
Huh?
adventure, and it's supposed to be pretty good.
Oh my god,
supposed to be decent.
I was so bored.
It's 8 hours. It's supposed to be fun.
Cool. You get
Yeah.
$60?
It's not $60. It's like $40.
I'm sorry. Hanging around Mike Soroy's made me very cynical.
Why?
I don't know. He's just a sad little man.
Why you say that?
He's not.
That's mean.
He's one of the most genuine people I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great guy.
Sure. Okay.
He just kind of a pessimist sometimes.
Yeah.
And we need those people in this world.
I'm sure. Yeah.
You know?
He is a bit of a pessimist.
Because I
but,
can
you
be
know.
an extreme optimist.
You're very optimistic.
And I
Where
need-
sometimes I don't know if you're telling me the truth or not.
I need pessimistic people around
Mhm.
to cancel me out.
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of having a hankering to play Arkham City.
Okay, you
Yeah.
should do it. I've been following my game hankerings lately. And
Yeah?
It's been great.
Okay. But it's
Like-
like, man, I gotta play Mass Effect for video. I got to play. You know, I want to play some more PUBG. I want to play the Destiny DLC and the came out, and so did the Knack DLC or not DLC. I'm sorry. Beta came out, and
For
the
Knack
Knack
2?
beta, yeah, Knack 2 beta
Oh,
out today,
dude.
bro.
That's the NASDAQ stock trading game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Knack, the Nasdaq. Yeah,
It's
the
short.
best game ever.
Yeah.
That's coming out. And so there's a lot of things I got to get to. Man, I'm debating even wanting to do these videos anymore because I feel like it's almost getting too much. These damn
I think
videos.
you should keep doing it.
Okay.
You're good. You're great at it.
See, you're too
Dude,
optimistic.
You've got what?
You're so
1,300
optimistic.
subscribers.
1,221 last time I checked.
Dude. You got 1,200 subscribers. Keep pumping that shit out, and you'll get more subs.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Sub G's for PUBG.
Some cheese for PUBG. I want to start streaming. I have a lot of shit I want to do, Austin. But as far as games go, I do want to try to play some Arkham City. I have some other games that I want to play, and hopefully, like I still want to play Nier. And I just got Prey as well. I want to play Prey.
Okay.
So like games that have come out this year, and
Yeah.
you know, I did try to play Mario Galaxy the other day, and I kept dying on the same level I died when I last played it, and I just quit. Maybe I got to restart it. I don't know, but it was tough, and the Wii controller is just shit. Or at least mine is. Maybe I have the bar in the wrong place because it is just, I have to hold it like, I'm pointing down right now. I have to hold it like that.
Yeah, your bar's fucked up.
Yeah. So maybe it's the bar. I don't know. Anyway, though, that's what I've been doing. So.
Well, it sounds great. We got a lot of gaming going on.
Yeah, somewhat, We have a lot of news we missed. We're not going to go that long on going through every news story. So I think the most important thing we can talk about is the Super NES Classic.
Yes.
That came and went.
Man, too bad we didn't get our hands on that.
No, we did. And you should be happy that you have a good friend.
Dude.
Like me.
Did you get us some?
Yeah, I did, bro.
Dude.
I got them on Best Buy.
I'm so excited for Star Fox 2.
I feel bad because they it's very fortunate I work overnights and I'm always on the internet.
Why do you feel bad?
Because they didn't announce there were going to be pre-orders.
It's not our problem.
Well, you wouldn't know about it. You would have missed it if it wasn't for me. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything like that, but I'm just telling you the truth. Like, if I didn't work overnights and we didn't do a podcast together where I thought it'd be a good idea for us to both get it, and also the fact that you wanted one, then you would not have gotten one because you were out in Wyoming doing seances to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of shitty because no one really knew it was coming up on Best Buy and Amazon. No one knew. It happened overnight.
How did you know? How did you find out?
Because someone tweeted it like, "Hey, Best Buy has pre-orders. Go now," just on Twitter. And I'm like, "Oh crap, okay." And I went.
Nice.
And so Amazon started. If people got multiple pre-orders, they canceled one. Best Buy hasn't done that yet, but also Best Buy, I did 2 separate orders, and I didn't pick up. And also, I put your name on one.
Oh, good.
So I think we might be all right if they did that.
Yeah, so at the end of next month, let's go together. We'll hold hands and go to Best Buy and pick them up.
We'll hold hands and go there, and we'll get our SNES Classics. So, yeah, Nintendo really shit the bed on that, on the SNES Classics. I just don't understand why they're doing this like this.
Wait, how'd they shit the bed?
But again, they didn't tell anyone that pre-orders were going up, and they did in the middle of the night.
I think that's more on the retail. I think Nintendo just, on Japanese time, is kind of like, hey, these are ready to go up for whenever you want. And then the retailers, it's up to them to put it up when they want.
Yeah, but the retailers are going to put it up whenever. It should be Nintendo's prerogative to say, hey, we're going to have these available this time. We should let everyone know this is the time these pre-orders are going to go up. So that you're ready.
They should not have done pre-orders in the first place and just send them to stores.
Well, then what are you going to do with online?
I mean, you just buy it the day it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. They could do that, but I also don't understand why they don't just make a crap load of these and
I think they did. Didn't they? They made a ton more than the NES.
They said they're going to, but then why can't you pre-order it now? Why did it go so fast?
350 million people here. And every single person, children, women, elderly people, all included, they wanted one.
The elderly
They all wanted to play Star Fox 2.
I don't know. I think it's still a shitty business practice of Nintendo.
Yeah, they do all that all the time, and it's infuriating.
Yeah, and we still buy their crap.
Yeah,
because it's
good
cool.
Crap.
It's good crap.
Like an abusive drug dealer.
It is. It really is.
His crap because he's got that good stuff.
He's got that Mario and Rabbids.
How is that, by the way?
It's getting good reviews.
That's so weird.
Yeah. It's getting it's like XCOM. It's getting good reviews.
I pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested, but I'm glad it's doing well.
Me too.
I think it's a good sign for other companies wanting to kind of play with Nintendo's franchises and do something weird like that.
I bet as far as collaborations goes, Nintendo's probably pretty cool to work with. I bet they're open to a lot of wacky stuff, and I bet they are open to ideas. I feel like Microsoft would be like, no, we can't.
I don't know. Nintendo's usually pretty protective of their properties. I mean, they've had other companies do their games before. Like, they've had, Capcom do F-Zero, and they had Bandai Namco do Star Fox,
There's
right?
a couple Capcom Zeldas.
Yeah, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, right? And so, I mean, they've I didn't say Capcom. I meant Sega did the F-Zero one. I hope I didn't say
Yeah.
Capcom. They've worked with other companies, but they've never done anything like this where they've taken their
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
But they've done sports games before.
Yeah.
So that's a little less. This is more weird. This is like guns and, it's tactical. It's not something you usually see with a Mario game.
What about Jak and Daxter and Donkey Kong? Remember that?
They had that?
No.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. That would have been weird. So, yeah, I hear that's getting good reviews. Also, getting good reviews is that Madden. I think this is the first time in our podcast history we've said Madden.
No, we've
before.
talked about Madden.
Okay. Are you a fan of the Maddens?
Yeah, I used to really like it back in high school and
Mhm.
stuff. I have no clue how to play defense. I love
No, I don't either.
playing offense.
Yeah.
But I haven't picked it up in a while. I might do it this year.
That story mode's supposed to be really good.
What all is it on? Just
It's on everything.
even Switch?
Oh, not on Switch.
That would
no.
be cool.
Yeah, I
playing
know.
Home Game.
That would be really cool.
That would be fun.
That's the thing about like the Switch. I feel like there's games where if it was on anything else, I'd be like, I don't know. But if it's on Switch, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'd buy that.
Yeah, like games I'm like somewhat interested in, I become super interested in if I can play them on the Metro.
Yeah, I agree too. I agree. So Nintendo had an event today.
They did.
Their Nintendies event or
Nindies.
Nindies.
Nintendo indie titles.
They
Indies.
announced a whole bunch of new indie titles for the Nintendo
They
Switch.
did. Also, I
Now,
got some
before we go into that
Yeah.
news, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I had some other Nintendo indie news that
Well,
wasn't included. in
Yeah,
this.
are you gonna talk about Stardew Valley?
I was. They
Okay.
submitted it to
They did.
Nintendo for final review.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
That's you this time, right? That was you with the.
No, it was not. Although I had one earlier in the show, I will
Shit.
admit it.
Okay. Well, then you can't yell at me.
I can't.
No. Yeah. So Stardew Valley, it's in cert right now, certification, and I think Rocket League's coming out pretty soon
Really?
for Switch.
Typically,
yeah.
how long from cert to release is it for a game? Does this mean like next month it might be out, or is this? mean,
Yeah,
like-
it's pretty close.
okay. Good. 'Cause
pretty
they
close.
said this summer.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 weeks of summer left, Trey. Did you know that? Only 3 weeks left.
I did not know that. That's scary, man. About to get all
About to-
cold.
Shit, your pantaloons.
Mm-hmm. I don't want it to get cold. Actually, I kind
Well,
of do.
it's not gonna get cold till late October.
Yeah,
but
you're right. Or even
We
November.
have hot fall.
We do have a hot fall, a hot Carl, if you will.
Have a hot Carl.
Are you gonna be gone at all the rest of the year?
Christmas,
Like when Christmas?
December 25th.
Ooh. Well, we got a podcast we gotta do that night. So can you make it?
I'll be there.
All right, cool. No, for December, I'm thinking of doing some stuff on the weekends, and so we can,
Okay.
have like 2 weeks where we have
Yeah.
stuff already pre-recorded,
Okay.
Game of the Year stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, we should be good. I was just wondering if you were going anywhere.
No, I don't think so.
All right, man. We'll have a fun fall.
Hollywood. Don't
Oh yeah,
forget
you're right.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. You gotta, get your movie done. Yeah, I would like to be a producer for that.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do.
You know.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Nindies.
Nindies. So do you have a list of what was announced today?
I do.
Mhm.
So, today, all the indie titles announced for Nintendo. We got, ready for this? Wargroove, Super Meat Boy Forever, which I'm excited about. Shovel Knight, King of Cards, I'm excited about. Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition, Steam World Dig 2, Floor Kids, Nine Parchments, Earth Atlantis, Mulaka, Battle Chef Brigade, Dandara, Yono and the Celestial Elephants, Wolverblade, Dragon Marked for Death, Away, Journey to the Unexpected, Hunt Down, Sausage Sports Club, Lightfingers, and Runner 3. Do any of those interest you, Trey?
That golf one looked cool. It's like a golf RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty neat.
Talking about Golf Story?
Yeah, golf story. Golf story.
It was not announced today.
No, it was. It was announced today.
Golf Story was announced months ago.
Well, it was on the thing today. It was on this
Okay, well,
presentation.
good. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Because there's a new Shovel Knight DLC on the presentation as well. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I always like that they do it, so more games on the Switch is always good.
Yeah.
Because Switch is cool. Have you been playing your Switch at all?
I've been playing a little Splatoon 2, but
Mhm.
no, I've been so into Overwatch, Skyrim, and Cities that it's been getting a rest.
Yeah. I haven't played too much of it. Yeah, either. Which I need to.
Yeah.
Actually, I have it here today with me.
I'll say.
So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to do sort of a conversation about favorite video game consoles because we haven't really done a topic like this in a while where
It's
we just
true.
kind of talk about our favorite crap, you know.
It
And
is true.
I think we should because I think you can get news anywhere, and our opinions really don't matter that much when it comes to news.
That's true.
Because who are
Because of
we
all this
really?
fake news
Fake news.
going around.
Okay, it's fake news.
Make
It's
it-
terrible. Nobody likes it. Okay, you're fake. You're phony. You're a fraud.
Your news.
You're news. You're fake news.
Oh, who's that? Who are you doing impression?
Hello, my name is Donald Trump.
Oh, the president.
Harvey, it's such an innocent name, but it's really not. Okay, yeah. I don't want to shake anyone's hand. Okay.
You're getting the mouth
Okay.
down. You got the weird rectangular mouth.
Okay.
Everything
okay.
just kind of
Everything
comes out like
kind of
this.
comes out like this. Okay. We are going to make America so great. Buy one of my hats. Okay. You can go on Trump.com. Buy a hat.
Has it been bugging you how every spot on the ticket now ends with the
Yeah.
station that makes blank great again?
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just like
A,
okay.
not creative. B, they're running it into the ground. C, I don't know if the nationwide opinion of our president is that favorable right now.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we get the joke. It's
Yeah.
just, let's just throw it away. It's done. We get it. He said that. We get it. And it's
It was-
funny and
It was
ridiculous.
funny in 2015.
Now it's a little scary.
Yeah.
Mike America.
It's also just straight up
great
not
again.
funny.
It's just not funny. No, it's not. I don't think it's like this like symbol of hate like I've seen people say, but it's just stupid. It's just a dumb
Also,
thing
are
to
they-
say.
Is he implying that America's not great?
He is. I remember
What
when
a butt.
Obama said that and people roasted him, but Trump's right though. Trump's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
I'll
no,
tell
it was
you-
Michelle Obama who said this was the most proud I've ever been of America, and people were like, "What? She wasn't proud of America? What the?"
Is that your redneck noise?
Yeah, just hootin', hoot, hoot. What the hell? Anyway,
What the hoot?
what the heck? So, yeah, that's I don't know how we got into that tangent.
Anyway,
Anyway, we want to talk about our favorite video game consoles.
Game Boy Advance SP.
Okay, we're done. Okay. Weird questions.
Light up background. It flips open like a phone. What
Yeah,
else do
SP
you
was
want?
cool.
No, it wasn't. It was stupid.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance was really cool.
I like the Advanced a lot because you could
Yeah.
connect that to the GameCube,
That is true.
and you could play
There were like 2 games that did
Four
that.
Swords, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Metroid, right?
Yeah.
Metroid, yeah.
you could drop
Fusion.
little bombs.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. But Game Boy Advance was kind of cool. I think
Well, let's
we're gonna
do
talk handhelds.
Can we do a countdown?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
give
wanna-
me your top 4.
Well, let me do honorable mentions.
Okay, there we
first,
go. Neo Geo
okay?
Pocket.
Yeah. The Virtual Boy. So for my my honorable mentions, I put PlayStation 4 because it's still going on. I can't really grant it one of my
Yeah.
favorite consoles right now. I put PlayStation 2 because I didn't play much on the PlayStation 2, but I recognize how significant it was
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of it was the best-selling console of all time.
Well, what are we doing? Favorite consoles or best?
All right,
consoles?
so what I'm doing is I'm kind of I was about to go into a lot of the games on PlayStation 2 I really like as well. So I think it's for me it's a combination of it's more about my opinion, but
Okay.
with PlayStation that's why I put PlayStation 2 as honorable mention because I didn't play much of it,
Uh-huh.
but I do like a lot of the games that came on it, like Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3,
Yeah.
which I played on PlayStation 3, and Shadow of the Colossus was on there. You had Grand Theft Auto 3 on there, so I understand the significance of that console, and it was the first DVD player, all that. Not the first, but it was the most affordable DVD
Right.
player. It was probably the best. So PlayStation 2 honorable mention. I put Nintendo DS as an honorable mention as well. Just
Okay.
longevity
Yeah.
and a lot of really cool games on there. What about your honorable mentions?
I'm going to go Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
Just because the Game Boy Color, I think, edged it out.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think it edged it out for one reason.
what's that?
Pokemon Red and Blue and Gold and Silver. I guess that's 2 reasons, or 4, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm also going to go the PC. Honorable mention.
That's cheating.
Is that a console?
That's cheating. Because you can play everything on PC.
True. Okay, I will go Xbox 360.
Okay. That's a weird one too for me because
You
like
know what?
we could talk about what I put PlayStation 3 on one of my main, but it's like a lot of those games you could play on PlayStation 3, you could play on Xbox 360, you could play on PC.
I'm actually gonna go Xbox One honorable mention. I'm gonna put 360 on my list.
Okay.
Because I think that was one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
And for my third honorable mention,
I think that generation was one of the best.
yeah, it definitely was. I'll go. Might go Wii U.
Ooh, really? On your honorable mention, Wii U.
A lot of underappreciated games.
You know, I'm going to
there.
put that on my honorable mentions too.
Okay.
Just to shout out to the Wii U.
Yeah.
Very underappreciated. A lot of really good games on there. Tablet sucked.
Yeah.
It was like, even now holding a Switch,
Mm-hmm.
that tablet sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very plastic.
But yeah, I can agree. I can get behind you on the Wii U.
Yeah. So there's my honorable mentions.
All right. I already told you my honorable mentions.
Why don't you go over them again?
I think we're good. So do you want to go like I did top 5. I don't know what you did.
I went 4.
Okay. Well, I'll go number 5. I put Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And you know, I never owned the SNES. Well, no, I'm sorry. I didn't own it as a kid. I owned it in middle school. I bought one in middle school and then had one, but I always played it either at my friend's house or at the dentist office. Those were the two places I remember playing it at.
Okay.
And I don't know, I must have been going to the dentist a lot because I remember playing it a lot there. But I've always enjoyed the games. I think those games still hold up as some of the best games ever made. That's why the SNES Classic is so cool. You know, it's you know, a lot of those games hold up to mechanically today.
Mm-hmm.
There's, you know, those games age very well. So I still enjoy those games on there, and yeah, it's just a great console. There's so many games from so many publishers. That was Nintendo's heyday.
Yep.
I would say, because everyone wanted to make games for Nintendo, but that was sort of their downfall. As they got too cocky.
Yeah.
And you know, then they effed over Sony and created a monster.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. What about you? Number 4.
I'm actually gonna go 5.
Okay, let's
I
go
got
5. All right.
Number 5 and 64.
Okay.
I never owned one.
Mm-hmm.
I had friends who owned them. A lot of childhood fun on there. A lot of solid games. First real 3D experience, I guess. Because I never had a PlayStation. I didn't really have any friends who had PlayStation.
Right.
And all my favorite characters were on there.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'll go with the weird 3-pronged controller.
I guess we should name our 3 favorite games on each system. Just
Okay.
I know we haven't thought about it much, but quickly, I'd say for SNES, it's got to be Mario World, Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ocarina of Time,
Uh-huh.
Smash Brothers,
Okay.
and Star Fox 64.
Oh, okay. Interesting choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Glover.
Glover.
Don't
Yeah.
forget Glover.
Gex.
Oh, and GoldenEye.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about GoldenEye.
Yeah, I played it at the HangZone, and it's fucking awful.
Oh, yeah. When did you play it?
I was waiting for the AT&T guy to get
Oh,
there
yeah?
to hook up the internet for one day. I played GoldenEye. It is... maybe I'm just spoiled.
No, it's bad. It
It's-
really is.
It's so hard to control.
Yeah.
And I guess I've just gotten used to the 2-stick layout, but it's bad.
No, it's really bad. And
Yeah.
I always get annoyed when people are like, it's the best shooter ever made. No, go back and play it. It's not.
I mean, maybe for the time.
Well, yeah, for the time, but like people who are like, man, screw all these first-person shooters. GoldenEye still, is the best one. Nope. No, it's not. I put Game Boy as number 4.
Okay.
And Pokemon, Pokemon Red and Blue. That was I think mostly what I played on it. I don't remember playing too much on it but Pokemon Red and Blue, but I played the shit out of my Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
I think I remember playing like Wario World, but that might have been on the Advanced. But Game Boy, yeah. That was a Pokemon machine for me.
My number 4, I'm gonna go the Cube.
Okay.
GameCube.
The Cube.
Yeah. I love the tiny discs. Who doesn't love the tiny discs?
I love tiny discs. What? Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Whoa. Heyo.
I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like it.
Yeah.
A lot of great games. Wind Waker, I think my favorite Zelda was on there. Very versatile, very durable.
It had a handle.
Had a fucking handle.
Had a handle.
2 memory card slots. You could go from your town in Animal Crossing to somebody else's town in Animal Crossing.
It was always fun to F up other people's towns when you
yeah.
have like 4 friends playing in one save file and go screw around and make dirty notes.
What were your favorite games?
Well, you can talk about your favorite games.
Okay, fine. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Wind Waker.
Because I have that listed on my list too. So
I'm gonna go Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
Metroid Prime.
Mm-hmm.
2, maybe?
Okay.
No, Metroid Prime.
Okay.
Maybe Mario Sunshine? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Or Pokemon XD Shadow of the Colossus. Which a lot of people don't remember.
I don't remember that.
It was awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah. Something like that.
Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
It had like a black Lugia on the
Oh,
cover.
okay. Was it like a Pokemon Stadium kind of game?
No, it was like a straight up regular Pokemon adventure, but it was on GameCube.
That's weird. I've never played that.
Gale of Darkness, that's what it's called.
Game of Darkness.
Gale.
Gale of Darkness.
Yes, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure is what it was called.
Okay. It's just a regular Pokemon RPG on
Yeah.
the GameCube?
It was weird.
I never heard of that.
Really? Look it up.
Yeah. I'll look it up after the show.
Okay.
Or you look it up while I do mine.
Fine, I'll look it up right now.
For my number 3, I put the N64.
Okay. Wait,
First-
what are your favorite games on
GameCube's number 1 for me. I'll do that for GameCube.
Well, no, for your choice. You didn't say your favorite games.
For what?
For your number 4.
Oh, I said Pokemon Red and Blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that counted.
Yeah. So N64, first console I remember being my own.
Yeah.
Because I had the NES as a little kid, but it was my dad's. Like, it was my dad's, and we had Mario Bros. 3, and it wasn't like this was my console. I was buying games for it, or I was getting games for it.
That's what the GameCube was for me. That was my first console I owned.
Mhm.
And I owned those games and stuff.
Yeah. And the N64 was that for me. And yeah, I remember playing with friends, and Mario, like, all those single player games were like multiplayer games almost, because we always had friends over and played them together. You know, Zelda was always a big deal, like
Right.
Ocarina of Time, playing that, Majora's Mask, playing that, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64, my favorite game of all time.
True.
It didn't have a ton of games, but all those games are extremely memorable for me.
Right.
Because I kind of, grew up with them, and they're still fun to... Mario 64 is a blast to play today, and I kind of want to stream that at some point. And Zelda Ocarina of Time, still a really fun game.
Do it.
Mario Kart, still, like, people love to play that Mario Kart. Still, that's... And you see the N64 a lot at like, college dorm rooms and fraternity
love it.
houses and stuff. Like, I remember going into the Fiji house, and they still had it up at UNT a couple years back. And, like, it was just littered with N64s. There was an N64 in every room. So, like, it's a lot of people's first console.
Yeah.
And I guess that'll change as we get older. The GameCube, and one day it's going to be everyone's first console was a PlayStation 4, I bet, or
Switch.
Xbox, or Switch. Yeah, there are kids out there, Switch. That's the first Zelda they've ever played was Breath of the Wild.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Okay, I think I've seen that cover. And yeah, I guess I didn't know it was a...
Fucking weird.
How did it review? Like, was it a good game?
64 on Metacritic.
Huh.
It does not look great.
No.
I'm looking at some pictures.
Is it 3D or
Yep.
2D? Okay.
Full 3D.
And it was an RPG? Like, you could,
Yep.
like
You
open
battle-
world?
Yeah.
Wow.
You explore the ORRE
Mhm.
region. Ori? I don't know.
I don't know. Who would know? Who would really know?
My number 3 is the 360.
I'll list my favorite games
Oh,
as Mario 64, Zelda, and maybe both the Zeldas. I'll put
Okay.
both Zeldas on there. Yeah.
Majori.
Yeah, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time.
All good choices.
Yeah. You got
my number 3, I'm going to go Xbox 360.
Okay.
That was my first, like, mature console.
Sure.
Got
Yeah.
for Christmas one year, and I was like, fuck, dude, now I'm in the
No
big leagues
scope,
now.
bros. Yeah.
I think the 360 controller might be my favorite controller of all time.
It's a good one.
It is. It's very great.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was made of some sort of military grade
Uh-huh.
steel. Yeah, all around good console.
Third-party games worked the best on there.
Oh yeah.
It was it was probably the best of that generation. It's
Yep.
kind of what PlayStation 4 is now. That's what Xbox 360 was. That was the gold standard for
Like-
those games.
Favorite games on there: Halo 4,
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim.
Okay. Yeah, that's the weird thing too about because I'll just say my number 2 is PlayStation 3, and we can kind of talk about those in the same vein
Yeah,
because like at that point it seemed like there was a lot of crossover,
yeah,
a lot of more third-party games like your Red Dead Redemptions, your Skyrims, your Fallouts, all those Batmans.
yeah.
Those games kind of crossed, and
Batman.
then PC Batman, and yeah, it's kind of weird to list your favorites from those.
Yeah.
I guess are we just talking first party or third party or what you played it on? I guess
just
that's
whatever you
really what
played
it
on.
matters
Yeah.
if we're talking about this is just what we like.
And then my third on the 360 is the Uno game that was included on all the consoles when you bought them.
Nice.
It was
So what were your 3? Halo.
Halo 4, Skyrim, and Uno.
Okay. Yeah, PlayStation 3 for me has to be my favorite. As far as the games on there,
That's number 2.
yeah, number 2,
Okay.
I meant to say. Man, for the games on PlayStation, it's tough because those are because that's a lot of my favorite games of all time are the games I've played like in the past 10 years on PlayStation 2 or 3. I'm sorry, 3. So I mean, Red Dead Redemption, BioShock, Metal Gear Solid 4 because that did go on PlayStation 3. Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2,
Yeah.
Last of Us is great. So I mean, Portal, Batman Arkham
Yeah.
Asylum, pretty much anything I like. Skyrim, even though I played on PlayStation 4. Anything it's harder to make your top 3 on there. Maybe just first party games, Last of Us, Uncharted, probably Infamous, Second Son, or not. I'm sorry, Infamous 2, probably if I'm going just first party.
Okay. All solid.
Yeah.
Even though it's PlayStation.
Yeah, I know.
All
Well,
your
you did
exclusives.
Xbox. Well, you did your Xbox exclusives. You did Halo.
I guess. And Uno.
Ass. Jerk. Dick. Ass.
So
Jerk.
for my number 2,
Yeah.
toss up. Think I'm gonna go Wii.
Okay.
I want to put that number 1, but my number 1 I think is gonna edge it out. Wii was the first because GameCube when I got it I was 9 or 10. And my parents got that for me for my birthday or something, and I would save up some of the money for the games, and they would kind of help me out with those. The Wii was my first
You bought it.
console. I bought it. I actually did a fundraiser at school. My friend John Mickle and I,
There's a pattern going on here.
we had a pickle jar that we
pattern.
cleaned out, and we wrote John and Austin's Nintendo Wii fund, and we collected over $150 for
There
a Wii.
you go.
And my parents got very mad
Uh-huh.
and did not let me purchase a Wii with the money. Even though I was completely honest, I wasn't tricking anybody. I just said,
Yeah.
hey, this is so I can get a Wii. And then I didn't get to buy one. So my parents forced me to defraud these people, basically.
What did you do with the money?
I just kept it, and I think I bought Wii accessories later with it. I eventually got one for Christmas, and I think I've put more hours into the Wii than any other console. I'm an expert, early Christmas present opener,
Sure.
and my parents don't know this, but every year I'd sneak down.
Hopefully
I'd
your
open up
mom doesn't
presents.
listen to this.
I hope. I would sneak down, open presents, and use them, and play with them and stuff. I found the Wii eventually,
Uh-huh.
and starting in mid-November or mid-December, and I peel back the tape, slide it out of the wrapping paper, keeping the wrapping paper intact so I could slide it back in.
Sure.
And I would hook it up and unbox it and everything and play, and I had Mii's and other stuff. And so when I first plugged it in,
You had already beaten
I-
Mario
yeah.
Galaxy and Twilight Princess.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, you're just all right.
and I'd slide it back in, tape back up, and
Mhm.
I think I have some of my fondest console memories on that.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never didn't play that much of it until my parents, because that was in my dark period, and my parents got one for my little sister when that came out.
Yeah.
And so we had one. it was the Mario. Oh, it was the they got like Super Mario Bros. What is it? The new Super Mario Bros. Right? Yeah, they got that. They got Wii Sports, Wii Fitness, and all that, and Mario Kart 2 actually, I think, for my sister. And when I started kind of getting back into games, like, oh, you guys don't play this anymore, so I'm gonna take it. And I bought Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I bought I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. Zelda Skyward Sword. Bought some more games, and so I started playing it kind of after the whole buzz of the Wii. It was kind of over.
Yeah.
It was like kind of Wii U and then the new consoles. And so, yeah, I don't have too much of a nostalgia for the Wii because I never really played it as much as a lot of people did. But yeah, I mean, that's a, it's a weird console because that was Nintendo's best-selling console ever, but it just didn't. It was something your grandma wanted. It was something that adults wanted, the elderly, as you were talking about.
That was right in the heyday of the hardcore gamer, which goes back to my thing that you don't believe about 2006 and 2007 being the peak of the game relevance in American culture.
I mean, if you're talking about how Wii was such a phenomenon, I can maybe get behind what you're saying. Because, yeah, that was something that grandma wanted, that
that's
mom wanted, that dad wanted. It wasn't just your average gamer. It was everyone wanted a Wii.
That was the period when, like, the hardcore gamer wasn't a doucher and was kind of, like, cool.
Yeah.
For a weird, like, 2 or 3 years. And, like, Gamer Fuel and Halo 3. Like, that whole era, like, the hardcore gamer was cool.
Sure.
At that point. And I think that all... That was, like, the social peak of the video game. In my eyes.
I kind of see it. I kind of see what you're saying. I guess, are you talking just as in general populace as far as how things are talked about, how things are covered in the news and stuff?
I think, like, mainstream.
Because I think they're selling better than ever nowadays.
Right, I'm not talking numbers. I'm not talking dollars here. I'm just talking
like culturally.
Societal, cultural.
But I also think we buy games differently nowadays. Like back then you had to go to a store. Nowadays, you got Amazon or you just get them digitally.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of lends to it too, is people play them differently. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think you hear about them in the news as much as you do anymore.
Yeah.
Or back in the day, you never hear about. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. I guess maybe we're talking about two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking maybe more numbers, and you're talking about more just the cultural relevance of video games. Anyway, number one, I put GameCube.
Okay.
And just some of my fondest memories playing GameCube. Some of the best games ever playing GameCube. It was such a unique console too.
Yes.
They had such unique games like Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker, and Super Smash Bros. Melee is humongous. They had like Internal Darkness. They had Pikmin. They had Metroid Prime, Animal Crossing. I almost said Animal House. Animal Crossing. So they had a whole bunch of games I really enjoyed. It's still, I still like the look of the console. I like how kind of cool it looks. It's just a small little cube, and it's really unique. It's not like the big black boxes you see nowadays. It was purple, and it had a handle. It had little mini discs. It was just unique. It's not the black box anymore. Everything's a big black box now, and that was pretty cool.
Not the Xbox One Slim. It's a small white box.
It is a small white box, and yeah, I guess favorite games on that would be Wind Waker, Mario Sunshine, and probably Metroid, but I'd have to give a shout out to Pikmin and Animal Crossing, and I said Super Smash Bros, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Super Smash Bros, Melee, Mario Sunshine, and Zelda Wind Waker are my favorites.
Yeah, I'm going to throw in Melee and Pikmin on mine.
Yeah.
Well.
And also give a shout out to Twilight Princess. I really enjoyed Twilight Princess, and that's where I played it on the GameCube. I didn't play it on the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, it was a launch title for the Wii, but I played it on the GameCube and really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And
you didn't get to swing the sword, though.
No, I did get to do that in Skyward Sword, though. So I got that a little bit of it.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the GameCube is my number one console ever.
I think mine is the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
That's where I have my fondest memories, and I'm so glad I found it again. It's in my bedside table to keep me safe at night.
Oh.
Yeah. I think just everything about that console was perfect. Just the ease of access. It was like perfectly form fitted for your hands, and then when your pals run up and are like, "Hey, let's go on an adventure," you just slip it right in your pocket and keep going, and still works great to this day.
That's good.
Yeah,
I probably sold mine way back in the day. I
dude,
know.
that's why I never sell any of my game stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some of my favorite games ever. You got the original Pokes on there.
Pokes.
I had Marble Madness. You ever play that?
I've heard of Marble Madness.
It's the best.
Is it like a what kind of game is it?
You just control a marble and you go on a bunch of ramps and stuff.
Is it like pinball?
No, it's just like
No.
a little maze you go do as a marble, and you got to watch out for traps and holes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's all around a great sturdy console. I love it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Let's do some Twitter questions now.
do it.
Chris Gross asks.
Wait, I didn't do my favorite
Oh.
games on that
Oh,
or
I'm
the
sorry.
Wii.
I apologize.
It's all good. I think for the Wii, I'm gonna go Twilight Princess.
Okay.
I'm also gonna go WarioWare Smooth Moves.
Okay.
You ever play that?
No.
Super fucking fun.
Yeah.
I think I lost it.
Ooh.
And Mario Kart Wii.
Okay.
Game Boy. Pokemon Red.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Gold.
Mm.
And then, this is a toss-up. I'm gonna go Link's Awakening.
Okay. Oh yeah. I've never played Link's Awakening. I need to play that.
That might be my favorite Zelda. If
Okay.
Not Wind Waker.
That's a lot of people's favorite Zelda.
It's really good.
And that's a game I do need to play.
Yep.
I wonder if they'll do a Game Boy classic.
That would be cool.
That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool. And then you just kind of you would be pretty much just making Game Boys, you know?
Yeah.
Or they could just, you know.
Or it'd be so tight, like size of a fingernail.
Or maybe they could just open the virtual console on Switch, you know, then you can actually sell the new console that everyone wants with cool games. That might be a cool idea to do instead of just making another dumb fucking classic.
Why is it? Well, what's the holdup? Why
aren't they doing the fucking virtual console, Mr. Nintendo? Hey, Mr. Nintendo, get on your shit. Reggie's just there saying, "Fuck it, fuck him. Who cares? Fuck him." That's what Reggie says.
Yeah.
You didn't buy a Wii U? Fuck you. You're not getting your virtual console.
He goes back to his cave and
he does
eats his honey out of a pot.
I think he just eats like humans. You know, like he has like a bunch of like humans he eats or children or something.
He eats Phil Spector.
Probably.
He gnaws on his bones.
He has to get his body ready. So he has to eat them.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Twitter questions?
Chris Gross asks, Shrek vs. Donkey Mortal Kombat style, who has better finishing moves?
I'd like to congratulate Chris Gross for being the first person banned from Twitter questions on the show.
Yeah.
The Shrek jokes stopped being funny in early 2016. So I'd like to thank you for your continued patronage. And
he was on the show last week. He was great.
Well, hopefully
he's got a great radio voice.
Hopefully his probation.
He's
is
got
up
great hair.
Soon.
He's got great hair.
Good.
But he's banned. Right?
Yeah.
He's done.
He's banned from Twitter questions.
No more Twitter questions.
He wants to Instagram us a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, you could do that, or email or text.
Yeah.
You have
an email. Go ahead and send us an email.
Yeah, send an email. You got postcard.
Yeah.
Send a postcard to the station.
Carve a stone tablet. And
I'm dead serious. If you send a postcard to the station, assigned to me in Austin, we will read your questions.
We'll love you forever.
Send a postcard. Okay. Danny Hernandez asks, what the best spectator game out there? As for the ones that can be esports, you recommend ESPN going all on Rocket League or Smash Bros? It's kind of broken. I guess he's like, what game do you like watching the best?
I think Smash Brothers is probably the best because everything fits into one screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd say Overwatch, but the maps.
You're following one person.
Yeah, you have to follow one person.
I think PUBG's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I think Rocket League is fun to watch, but it's also really fun to play.
I feel like Rocket League would get old after a while.
Sure.
Watching.
Unless you're doing really sick tricks.
Dude, if you're doing sick tricks and flips.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it is. If you're so good at that, you're doing sick tricks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some chip dips.
Yeah, chip dip. Yeah, I think you have a point with Smash Bros. It is all on one screen,
Yeah.
so it's a little easier to follow.
Yeah.
And Smash Bros. Is just fun to watch.
My answer.
Okay. We got some more Twitter questions.
Well, lay 'em
over
on
here.
me.
Chris the Fields asks, "Hey Trey and Austin, what's going to happen when we reach the singularity?"
No, is this the technological singularity?
I guess, yeah.
Our games will play themselves. Ooh.
We're not going to become just machines.
Yeah, we'll transcend our physical forms, and
Mhm.
we'll all look like the Fox football robot. We'll all be ripped, but like robot style, and
Okay.
then we can throw the ball through the uprights.
I can get behind that. I think we're all just going to be computers. We'll all be in a computer like the Matrix.
I think we already are.
Maybe. We might be. Chris the Fields asks, "Hey Trey and Austin, who is your favorite video game girl?" I liked Aloy. She was great.
Okay.
And Samus is good.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna say Samus.
Yeah.
Maybe Mercy is a
Oh,
runner-up.
okay.
There's
Mercy.
a lot of great females in Overwatch. Diva,
Mm-hmm.
great. Yeah, I'm gonna say Samus.
Okay. Samus is good. And Austin was really, or Chris was really happy that we had Aaron's sister, or Adam's, or Aaron's sister on the podcast for the PUBG one.
What?
Yeah,
a
Chris has
girl
been
on?
asking if we've got any more cute girls on our podcast.
Wait, when did you have a girl on the show?
We had it 2 weeks ago because we had
When you said Aaron, I thought you meant a boy.
It is a boy. It was his sister. Aaron and his sister were on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Was she hot?
She was like 16. She was
Will she
cute.
be hot in 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, Chris. I hope you're happy. Chris the Fields asks, "Hey Trey and Austin, was the Switch worth it?"
Yeah.
I think so. I haven't played it as much as I would like to, but that's not for the lack of games on it. Like I get cravings. Like, oh, I probably should because they got this game and this game.
I feel like I've gotten my money's worth at this point.
Yeah, same here. I don't regret it at all.
And $300 is not that expensive. Like,
no.
nothing will ever seem expensive compared to the $600 they wanted for PlayStation 3.
Yeah, no, that's very true. It's pretty affordable. I think it's fun. You know, I wish there were like, it'd be cool. I know, and Chris is a big Persona fan, like Persona 5 on there. You know, get those Persona games on. I love those big like RPG games that I don't really want to play on a PlayStation because I know it's gonna take so long. Or PC.
Yeah.
Like Stardew Valley. Like, I'm not gonna play that on PC or a console, but it'd be great to play that on Switch. Same goes for even like City Skylines or something like that.
Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be great on. That's a lot of very
it's a
small
lot of
micromanaging.
stuff. Hey, this is Chris the Fields again.
Oh,
hey,
good.
Trey and Austin, how much longer?
Just a couple minutes. Just hang in there,
All right.
and you can go do what you want.
Chris the Fields asks, "Hey, Trey and Austin, who would win in a cooking competition, Breath of the Wild or Horizon Zero Dawn?"
Well, you're the only one qualified to answer this.
Sure. Well, seeing as Breath of the Wild is a game where you can actually cook, and Horizon Zero Dawn, it seems like no one eats in that game. I would say probably Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is the first game where you actually get to you hold the ingredients and throw them in the pot and watch them cook.
Yes, and then he does that cool like yeah.
It's not just like craft this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So probably Breath of the Wild wins. Chris the Fields asks, "Hey Trey and Austin, can I get a shout out for my boy Drew?"
Yo, this goes out to Chris's boy Drew.
Yo, what's up, boy Drew? How you doing, man? This is for all the Drews in the world. Hope you're doing well. Chris the Fields, he's a real
go-getter.
A real go-getter. Real firecracker.
Yeah.
Chris the Fields asks, "Hey Trey and Austin, any final words?"
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Stay in school.
Yeah.
Do good in school. I think you just transferred over to a big school, so
Winners
good luck
Don't do drugs.
in your big school. Chris the Fields asks, "Hey Trey and Austin, is it bad if I spent 8 hours straight playing Breath of the Wild?"
No.
No, it's not bad. Not bad at all. And finally, Connor Rosenhoover, good friend of mine who we're going to get on the show pretty soon because he's fucking obsessed with Sonic and Sonic songs.
Okay, well, I'll be sick that week.
He's a good dude. I like Connor. He looks like He looks like Jesus Christ. He has a very long hair and a big beard.
Is he white?
Yeah.
Then he doesn't look like.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Actually, he doesn't. He looks like Justin Long.
Okay.
In a way. Kind of. In a way.
Like almost Asian, but not quite.
Not quite Asian. Not quite. Well, Connor asks, name your favorite Rabbids game.
The new Mario one.
Who's your favorite Sonic character?
Sonic.
It's not Big the Cat?
Nux.
Nux.
Yeah, probably Nux.
I think Connor's is Tails, which kind of says a lot about Connor. That it'd be Tails, you know?
Kirk sent me a picture the other day of... There's a drawing.
We need to get Kirk on the podcast.
Yeah, we do.
Next week, Kirk and Zach with the Q to talk about Splatoon. How about
we'll have the whole Splatoon crew here.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture. It was a drawing of pregnant Shrek.
Oh, I've seen that.
Batman.
I think Adam sent me that.
Yeah, Batman holding his tum.
Good.
And there's a little Sonic in there.
Little Sonic fetus. Good God. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
That's,
I don't know.
You know. Yeah. Anyway. That's Super GamesCast 64 for this week. Honestly, it's great to see you again, man.
Yeah, you too, Trey. It's been a while.
Yeah, I hope we don't, now you're going to go on vacation for another month.
Yeah, I'm going to the Andes.
Mm-hmm, the Andes.
That's actually where the next eclipse is, so I'm going to wait there for 18 months.
Yeah, all right. That's awesome, man. I can't wait. Thanks again also for coming on, man. It's been fun.
Yeah, it was
good
great.
to see you
Thanks
again.
for having me. It was good being a guest this week.
I think we should do it next week. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay,
Just
cool.
let me know when.
Well, this is Super GamesCast 64. You can find us on the Blowout Network, and you can also find us on iTunes on our own feed if you want to go listen to that. And we're also slowly putting up episodes on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Super GamesCast 64 on YouTube.
So smash that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Pound that like button.
Please, if you want to watch it on there or listen to it on there, do and leave comments. I did that just so we can have more. We can kind of tell who's been listening, and also we just kind of reach a wider audience. And please let us know what you think of the show. Please leave a review. Please tweet us. My Twitter handle is CrayTreyVids. Austin, where are you at?
I'm at Helen Smeller, and I'm at Sports Sturm.
Okay.
Not Sports Sperm. Sports Sturm.
Okay. Excellent. Well, again, you're going to visit the website at TreyTMitchell.com. You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, we got 2 next month. I don't know what date.
Okay. Well, we'll keep you in up to date. Oh, I got my classes in like 2 weeks, too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Super Improv Cast 64.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, and I know Zach with the Q has a show tomorrow, Adam told me.
Yeah, he made the Ewing team, which is the house troupe at DCH, and he has his first performance tomorrow.
Well, if you're not going to Fight Night, go to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or go to
what time
that.
is Fight Night?
I'm not sure.
Because his show's not till like 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should
You might
be
be able to
fine.
make both.
Okay. Are you going to that show?
Yeah, I'll be going there. I'll be
Okay.
going to Sport Zach, and I will try to go to Fight Night if I can.
I'm gonna go. I'll be at Fight Night. I don't know what's going on after because it is a Thursday night, so I don't know if people are going out. So who knows what I'm gonna do? But I got my my American flag pants tomorrow.
Good. You look like Rex from Napoleon Dynamite.
Exactly. Thanks again for listening to the podcast. Let us know what you think. We love all of you.
Sure do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. And you will know when you get there. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's a road that you go when you die. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. We'll go. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again on Rainbow Road. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go.